Ever pondered if Grigory Rasputin, the notorious Russian mystic, was a witch or not? Born in 1869 into a peasant family in the remote Siberian village of Pokrovsko, Rasputin's early life was defined by years of hardship, working in the harsh conditions of the Russian countryside. These humble beginnings, however, took a dramatic turn following a religious conversion. It was during a pilgrimage to St. Nicholas Monastery at Verkhoturye in 1897 that Rasputin had a vision that set the course of his future. He experienced a life-changing spiritual awakening, forever altering his perception of faith and holiness. He left behind his peasant life and began to preach his own version of religious teachings, eventually earning himself a reputation as a starets, or a spiritual elder in the Orthodox tradition. Rasputin then became associated with the Klisti sect, an unconventional Christian group with practices that deviated significantly from mainstream orthodoxy. They were known for their intense spiritual practices, involving self-flagellation and ecstatic rituals. Rasputin's interpretations of their doctrines, however, were unique, advocating for prolonged debauchery as a means to reach a state of holy passionlessness. This controversial stance led many to question his doctrine, yet Rasputin managed to gain a reputation as a holy man. His fame largely grew due to his alleged supernatural abilities. Rasputin was believed to possess healing powers, with several accounts testifying that he could cure ailments that were beyond the reach of conventional medicine. He was also credited with prophetic abilities. His most prominent prophecy, perhaps predicting his own demise and the downfall of the Russian monarchy. From a Siberian peasant to a renowned mystic, Rasputin's early life was indeed a journey into the extraordinary, filled with controversial spiritual practices, alleged supernatural powers, and a significant influence on Russian history. Envision a man with such persuasive powers that he manages to secure a coveted position within the royal court of Emperor Nicholas II. This influential man was none other than Grigory Rasputin, a mere Siberian peasant who embarked on an unexpected journey towards mysticism. His alleged healing capabilities catapulted him into the limelight, capturing the notice of the imperial family. Rasputin's unprecedented rise to power came to light when the heir to the throne, who was a hemophiliac, suffered a severe bleeding episode. At the behest of the royal family, Rasputin was summoned, and miraculously, the young prince's suffering subsided. This miraculous event was a turning point that firmly cemented Rasputin's standing within the royal family. Rasputin's influence wasn't limited to his healing abilities. He took on a more involved role in the imperial family. He was the mastermind behind several key decisions, wielded great influence in court, and had a significant impact on the royal children's education. His sway extended to Empress Alexandra, who turned to him for guidance during one of the most tumultuous periods in Russian history, World War I. As a personal advisor to the Empress, Rasputin's influence grew immensely. He was a vital part of the decision-making process, often providing counsel on critical state matters. Despite his humble beginnings, Rasputin even meddled in state affairs, involving himself in the strategic planning and policy-making during World War I. His involvement in these affairs controversy, painting him as a man of mysticism and political manipulation. Yet, his remarkable journey from Siberian peasant to royal court influencer is a testament to the enigmatic power of Grigory Rasputin. Was Rasputin a witch, or was his impact the result of charisma and manipulation? This intriguing question is the genesis of many fervent debates. A significant number of people assert that the practices of Rasputin echoed elements of witchcraft. An aspect that fuels this belief is alleged ability to heal the Tsar's son. Legend has it that Rasputin was able to cure Alexei, the Tsar's son, who suffered from hemophilia, a condition that was incurable at the time. This supposed miraculous healing has been seen by many as supernatural intervention, perhaps even witchcraft. Further adding to the aura of mysticism surrounding Rasputin were his prophetic visions. He was often credited with predicting future events, and his followers claimed that his prophecies were eerily accurate. This uncanny ability to foresee the future is a trait commonly associated with seers and witches, and hence strengthens the argument of his witch-like qualities. Rasputin's association with the Klisti sect also lends weight to the witchcraft argument. The Klisti sect was a religious group that was often viewed as a perversion of Christian mysticism. Their practices, often shrouded in secrecy and ritual, are thought to have heavily influenced Rasputin's own spiritual practices, further fueling speculation of witch-like tendencies. On the other hand, there are those who believe that Rasputin's influence can be attributed to his charisma and ability to manipulate. He was known to possess a magnetic personality, capable of captivating those around him. His talent for manipulation was also legendary, with historical records suggesting that he used his influence to sway political decisions at the highest level. Today, his life continues to cast a shadow over the world of witchcraft, with some viewing him as a symbol of the misunderstood and maligned mystic. Whether a witch or not, Rasputin's mysterious abilities and enigmatic personality persist to bewitch us. Rasputin, a man whose life was as controversial as it was fascinating, met an end befitting the drama of his existence. Amid the turmoil of World War I, Rasputin's influence swelled to an unprecedented height. His spiritual guidance was sought by the royal family, and his word was taken as divine instruction, affecting the course of the war as his advice dictated the moves of Tsar's court. However, his unorthodox practices and scandalous behavior incensed the conservative faction. They perceived him as a threat to the monarchy, a dangerous influence that could topple the established order. His reputation of indulging in debauchery and using his proximity to the royal family for personal gain earned him many enemies. In a desperate bid to safeguard the throne from further scandal, and what they believed to be the ruinous influence of Rasputin, prominent conservative figures conspired to assassinate him. A chilling, meticulously planned plot unfolded in 1916, ending the life of the enigmatic mystic. But Rasputin's tale did not end with his death. The aftermath of his life continued to stir the waters of society, causing ripples that can still be sensed today. His legacy, a potent cocktail of devout piety and unabashed licentiousness, continues to captivate our imagination. Rasputin's life and teachings have left an indelible mark on everything from popular culture to modern witchcraft, inspiring movies and theories attempting to unravel his enigmatic existence. In death as in life, Rasputin remains a figure shrouded in mystery and intrigue, an everlasting enigma that continues to draw us in.